So guys, based on how the story has been unfolding over the last few episodes, episode 41 of Arafta feels like the episode where emotional lines stop moving and finally get drawn. This is not the episode where everything explodes at once, but it is absolutely the episode where the damage becomes permanent. What makes episode 41 so important is not what is said, but what is finally accepted by both Mercan and Ateş. In episode 41, Mercan will most likely enter a phase of emotional clarity that we have never seen from her before. This will not be confusion, and it will not be denial. It will be acceptance. Mercan will no longer be questioning herself or her instincts. Instead, she will quietly accept that something fundamental in her relationship has been broken. This acceptance will hurt, but it will also give her strength. We may see Mercan behaving very differently in this episode. She might still be present, still polite, still calm, but emotionally she will be closed off. She will stop seeking explanations, because deep down she will already believe that the truth, whatever it is, will not justify the pain she feels. This emotional withdrawal will be intentional. Mercan will be choosing peace over chaos, even if that peace comes with loneliness. Episode 41 may also show Mercan setting clear emotional boundaries. Not through arguments or ultimatums, but through behavior. She might stop sharing her thoughts, stop reacting emotionally, and stop trying to fix things. This will be one of the strongest signs that she has changed. Mercan will no longer be waiting for Ateş to choose honesty. She will be choosing herself. Ateş, on the other hand, will be deeply unsettled in episode 41. He will immediately sense that something has shifted. Mercan's calmness will no longer feel temporary to him. It will feel final. This realization will terrify him. For the first time, Ateş will understand that he is not losing control of the situation. He is losing Mercan. Throughout this episode, Ateş may struggle internally more than ever. We might see him replaying conversations, remembering moments where Mercan trusted him completely. The weight of guilt will finally feel unbearable. Revenge, power, and control will start feeling meaningless compared to the emotional loss he is facing. Ateş may realize that even if he tells the truth now, the damage might already be done. Episode 41 could also show Ateş attempting to reconnect emotionally, but in a very hesitant and incomplete way. He might try to explain without fully confessing, or he might try to show care instead of honesty. Unfortunately for him, Mercan will no longer respond to half-truths. Emotional gestures without clarity will feel empty to her now. Side characters are likely to play a very subtle but important role in this episode. Someone may unintentionally confirm Mercan's fears through a casual comment, a reaction, or a warning. This will not be a dramatic revelation, but it will be enough. Episode 41 may focus more on confirmation than discovery, Mercan realizing that her instincts were right all along. Emotionally, episode 41 could give us one of Mercan's quietest but strongest moments. There may be a scene where she reflects on everything she has endured and finally understands that love should not require this much silence and uncertainty. This realization will not come with tears or anger, but with calm determination. From this moment on, Mercan will stop seeing herself as someone waiting for answers. For Ateş, episode 41 may mark the beginning of panic rather than regret. Regret has already set in, but now fear will take over. Fear that he waited too long. Fear that honesty may no longer save him. Fear that Mercan has already emotionally walked away. This emotional paralysis will make him hesitate even more, creating a tragic cycle of delay and loss. As the episode progresses, the tension between Mercan and Ateş will feel heavier than ever. Conversations will feel awkward, distant, and forced. Silence will feel intentional rather than accidental. Every shared moment will carry the weight of what has been lost. Ateş may finally realize that silence has consequences far greater than the truth ever could. Toward the end of episode 41, we can expect a very strong setup for the next major storyline. Mercan may make a quiet but firm internal decision about her future. Not necessarily a dramatic exit, but an emotional one. Ateş, meanwhile, may find himself standing at the edge of confession, realizing that honesty might finally come, but at a terrible cost. The episode will almost certainly end on an emotionally heavy cliffhanger. Not loud, not dramatic, but deeply unsettling. A look, a pause, or a silent action that makes it clear the relationship will never be the same again. This ending will leave viewers feeling uneasy because it signals that the story is moving toward irreversible choices. Overall, episode 41 feels like the episode where emotional positions become fixed. Mercan chooses dignity, self-respect, and clarity. Atesh faces the reality that silence is no longer a shield. Love will still exist between them, but trust will be fragile, damaged, and dangerously close to breaking. If episode 41 unfolds this way, then the episodes that follow will not be about whether the truth comes out, but about what happens after it does. And that is where the real storm begins. Before we end today's video, I really want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Mercan has already emotionally moved on in the next episode, or will Atesh finally speak the truth before she walks away for good? Drop your answer in the comments below, because episode 42 could completely change the direction of this story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and make sure you subscribe to Series World for daily previews, predictions, and full episode breakdowns of Arafta. Your support truly helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.